Oh, hello there. Are you here for some education? No. Well, too bad for you, because I'm gonna learn you a thing or two about the Cold War. So, relax, and let's get jiggy with it. September 1st, 1939, the world had entered its Second World War, which was started by the dangerous and maniacal Third Reich Nazi Party. But this war only broke out in Europe, while we, the United States of America, sat back watched until that one unfateful day on December 7th, 1941. On that day, the Japanese military, who were allied with Germany, launched an attack on our naval base, officially making the U.S. go oh hell no and enter WW2. It was then that it started, the Cold War. The war between the U.S. and Japan was long fought and was nearing its end after years of island hopping and naval battles. The final push for the U.S. would have costed the lives of 1 million U.S. soldiers, if it weren't for a man by the name of Robert Oppenheimer, who stepped up and said, "Nah man, I got this. Check this out," and showed us the key to victory, the nuke. Our intentions to go and kick butt and take names in the new war led the U.S. to develop new and effective weapons of war, battleships, military jeeps, fighter planes, and new bombers that could carry heavier payloads. One such weapon was the nuclear bomb, which we got the technology from the nuke we stole from Germany. Fun fact: the nuke is powerful enough to wipe out entire cities in a single attempt, and that's just what the U.S. needed in its two-front war with Japan and Germany. When we dropped the nuke on Hiroshima and Nagasaki because they didn't believe we'd do it again, the death toll reached an estimated whopping 226,000, and it was at that moment the Cold War between the U.S. and Russia began. After Russia caught wind of the nuclear bomb, because we told them, they immediately wanted some nukes for themselves. And what do you do when you want something you can't have? You steal it. Okay, well, they stole the plans on how to make them and not the actual nukes. Okay, I can tell by the way that your head is starting to tilt that you're bored by my long narration. So, I'ma do you a solid and show you how easy it was to steal the plans in this highly super realistic simulation demonstration. So, watch and enjoy. Oh, it's over already? Darn. I thought I'd kill over before that because I'm old, and so that I wouldn't have to continue talking. Oh well, right back to it. On August 29th, 1949, Russia successfully tested its first nuke and shocked the world. At that moment, the U.S. and Russia entered an all-out arms race and reached a critical total of nukes that could wipe out the surface of the world. It was this fear of annihilation that made tensions on the citizens of these countries reach stress levels that would make the Hulk look like a joke. Nuclear bunkers and how to survive nuclear holocaust became a norm for American citizens. Advertisement boomed about such things boomed, but new sciences on how to preserve food came from this terror. The tension built up between powerhouses reached a breaking point on October 22, 1962, when President John Kennedy notified the U.S. citizens of the Russian plan to have missiles in Cuba, which was located 90 miles from U.S. soil. In response to this movement of nuclear weapons, President Kennedy ordered a blockade of Cuba to ensure this wouldn't happen. But that was seen as an act of war, and this set the entire planet on the brink of nuclear. The war never came because both counties were run by people with actual common sense that blowing up the world would result in no gains whatsoever. At least something got through to Russia's president's head, just like that bullet got through Kennedy's. Wait, never mind that part. On with the shrew. It was unclear who talked first, but both Presidents Kennedy and Khrushchev came to agreements that would stop all tensions and prevent the oncoming doomsday. Both countries agreed to these terms. Russia would dismantle missiles in Cuba if the U.S. promised not invade Cuba, and the U.S. would remove the missiles that were right next door to Russia in Turkey and in Italy. But that was a deal made in secret. The Cold War continued year after, but officially ended December 3, 1989, after Russia failed after cost for their war in Afghanistan grew too high, and their economy became stagnant, and brought about the fall of the Iron Curtain, and made the Berlin Wall pull a break, a drama scene where the boy cries his heart out for the girl to come back to him. In other words, the fall fell apart. This opened up the borders and brought in free elections, which tore down the communist regime, and Russia crumbled into republics. And just like that, the Cold War ended, and America still stands tall and strong because America. Suck it, communism. Okay, see, that wasn't so bad. You can end the video now, unless you want to hear me sing a song. You have 10 seconds to decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Applesauce. 11. Jeez, I'm old. Okay, 10. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Fortunate son. Some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white and blue. And when the band plays Hail to the Chief, ooh, they point the cannon at you. Lord, it ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no senator's son. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one, no. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no millionaire's son, no. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one, no. Yeah. Some folks inherit star-spangled eyes. Ooh. They send you down to war, Lord. And when you ask them, how much should we give? Ooh, they only answer more. Y'all. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no military son. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. No. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son. No.